Members of the National Executive Council of the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria have gathered for the last meeting of the year 2024. Here, the national president of Pengassan used the opportunity to address certain issues in the oil and gas sector. The first issue he addressed is the controversy surrounding the coming back on stream of the Port Harcourt Refinery. Festus Osifo clearly stated that despite all postulations from different quarters, the refinery is functional and is producing diesel, kerosene and petrol. He began by explaining that members of Nupeng and Pengassan were included in the steering committee that oversaw the rehabilitation project to ensure it followed due process.
We can confirm authoritatively that the Port Harcourt Refinery is actually working. It produces what is referred to as naphtha. So now, as of today, the distillating unit is producing these products. But when it's finished producing these products, what will now happen is that naphtha is further processed. Yes, the maintenance is still work in progress. That naphtha also have been blended with some other materials, the reformate, for example. But if, as of today, the unit that is producing that reformate is still, they are still putting finishing touches to that particular unit. So what is being done today is that naphtha, they take that naphtha, they now blend that naphtha with crack-C5 that is obtained from Indorama. So when they blend this naphtha, it gives us PMS.
Osifo, however, explained a few limitations in the production processes and called for the remaining refineries to also be rehabilitated and then privatized using the Nigeria LNG Limited model.
One of the major key highlights that Nupeng and Pengassan brought to that committee was our insistence that the funds that are to be borrowed, the funds that are to be used in fixing those refineries should not be sent to CBN, that the funds should not be sent to any government treasury, that the funds must be kept in an escrow account where no politician will have access to.
Aside this, the other issue of concern for the union is a tax reform bill before the National Assembly. According to him, some provisions of the bill may negatively affect some of its members.
We have NMDPROA, we have NUPROC, so they largely pay our members from cost of collection. But today, they want to replace that literally with the name is going to change from FIROS, Federal Inland Revenue Services, to Nigeria Revenue Services. And they said that they will be collecting revenue across board, both from the oil and gas, customs, and all that. So we are currently studying that provisions. We are asking relevant questions. So all these are going to form our proposal to the National Assembly during the public hearing.
The union is asking the National Assembly to conduct a proper public hearing where different views will be collated to amend the provisions in the bill and not just to tick the box. Georgina Ndukwezainka, Arise News.